Welcome. Today we're talking with Andie Dovgan. He is the Chief Growth Officer of Creatio. Andie, welcome and thank you for joining us at Credit Union Digest.
Larry, thanks for having me.
Great. All right, well, let's get started, Andie. So can you tell us about Creatio's no-code, low-code platform?
Absolutely. So Creatio is a vendor of a no-code platform to automate workflows in CRM, and we use this concept of no-code. No-code is an approach in automation and in software development, where instead of using coding, we use visual drag and drop tools. With this approach, we make those tools available for people that are not necessarily technical, that know their business, that knows their process, but now they can take this technology and automate workflows and build those applications without necessarily being developers. And that approach allows organizations, including credit unions, of course, to bring automation to life much quicker than with other traditional means of business automation.
Great. Thank you, Andie. So what benefits have credit unions gained with your approach to workflow automation?
Well, there are a number of benefits. Let's focus on the business benefits first. So this approach helps them to boost member experience. It allows them to bring some operational excellence to make their processes smoother and better executed. It also allows them to significantly increase employee productivity. From a go-to-market point of view, it's faster to start, it's faster to finish. So you can bring those digital experiences to your members much quicker than with some traditional packaged applications.
Great. Thank you. So can you share an example, perhaps, of a credit union that has utilized Creatio's platform?
Yeah, now, Larry, each quarter now we are signing probably from 5 to 10 new credit unions, and this technology approach is really interesting for the industry. One of the most prominent examples that I can share is with Andie Credit Union. They are the #1 credit union in the Colorado Springs area, and I believe number 25 in the country. So they use Creatio's technology to automate member-centric workflows, such as member onboarding, lead management, across an upsales offering, contact center, specifically for their credit union, and they manage pretty significant scope for, if I'm not mistaken, 2,000 of users with a team of only 4 people, right? So it's a great example how a lean business-focused team can manage a deployment on a kind of this global enterprise scale, right? And as a result of this deployment, they were able to boost member experience. They were able to really streamline all sorts of different processes. And what is more important, they're ready to embrace the change. The moment they have a new business process or a new idea, they can easily use Creatio's no-code technology to deploy a new application or to deploy a new workflow in a matter of days, not months, not years. They can go from an idea to an automation in a couple of days, which I believe is very significant for the business growth perspective.
Sure. That's great. So, Andie, as you're talking about this, I'm thinking if I'm a smaller credit union with limited resources, how would my credit union be able to utilize your platform?
Yeah, Larry, we love small credit unions. I think that the idea behind no code is the idea of software democratization, meaning that you don't need to be this huge enterprise to adopt it. I think that small credit unions are under a significant pressure because from one hand, the expectations of their members are kind of similar to those large banks or financial services institutions with really sizable IT budgets and budgets for innovation and digital technologies. So on the other hand, you don't have those budgets, you don't have that staff. So for them, no code can be an unlocker to speed up their digital transformation journey and being able to deploy more with less and use it as a secret sauce in their IT strategy. I think that right now we see more and more smaller credit unions turning their heads to no-code development for workflow automation as their potential to compete with those larger banks and larger credit unions.
Great, thank you. So Andie, how does the Creatio platform help credit unions create a clear view of its member data?
So think about Creatio's no-code platform as a set of Lego blocks, right? So we offer a number of ready-to-use components to automate all sorts of different workflows. Like, for example, in a member side, we can create this clean and clear member profile where we can leave only crucial data for us to impact the member experience. So once you get a call or an inquiry from a member, you can easily get them identified. You can see your previous experience. You can tailor your consultation to the need of this member. And we give you a combination of those widgets and all those ready-to-use components that you can assemble in your application. The same approach can be used for other types of workflows that you can automate either for the front office or for the middle office, even for internal compliance, things like QAC, anti-money laundering, all those types of processes can be automated with the help of no-code approach.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, Andie, thank you for spending time with Credit Union Digest and helping us understand Creatio's capabilities in no-code, low-code workflow process automation. Again, Andie, thank you.
Larry, we love working with credit unions. It's a very kind of near and dear market category to us. So thank you so much for inviting me for this chat. And I'm wishing all the best to the entire audience of this podcast.
Thank you. Thank you. In closing, thank you for joining Credit Union Digest. If you have additional questions for Andie, please see the link in his bio.